Have you ever heard of a land where mountains touch the sky, ancient cities are hidden in the clouds, and legends still echo in every wind? Peru is just that, a country that fascinates with its majestic natural beauty and rare cultural depth. From Machu Picchu hidden in the morning mist to colorful villages in the Andes, from the bustling coast of Lima to the legendary ruins of the Inca Empire, every place in Peru tells its own captivating story. This is not only a land of ancient heritage, but also a place where people live in harmony with nature, bringing a feeling of both mystery and closeness. If you love this journey of discovery, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. And now, let's start this adventure. When it comes to Peru, we cannot help but mention the natural beauty that makes anyone amazed. Peru is like a giant oil painting, where every line is drawn by nature with freedom and wildness. Three different ecological regions blend together: the majestic Andes, the mysterious Amazon forest, and the endless Pacific coast. The Andes are the soul of Peru. The towering mountains, deep valleys, and majestic glaciers create a scene that seems to come from another world. This place is also home to ancient villages and beautiful winding rice terraces. On the other side is the Amazon, the green lung of the planet. The Amazon forest in Peru covers a huge area, home to thousands of rare and undiscovered species of flora and fauna. The winding rivers are like soft silk ribbons, taking visitors into a completely different world. Not stopping there, the Pacific coast brings a fresh, wild feeling. The golden beaches, the peaceful fishing villages, and the vast sand dunes of the Paracas Desert all create a Peru that is both majestic and soft. The journey to explore Peru has just begun, and next, we will go straight to the legend, the lost kingdom of the Incas. Don't take your eyes off the screen. When it comes to the symbol of Peru, Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas, cannot be missed. Nestled between towering mountains and billowing white clouds, Machu Picchu is not only a famous tourist destination, but also one of the greatest mysteries in human history. Built in the 15th century, Machu Picchu is a masterpiece of ancient construction techniques. The stone slabs weighing tons were fitted together with extreme precision without any adhesives. How did the Incas transport and assemble those giant stone blocks at an altitude of more than 2,400 meters? Until now, that question still makes scientists have a headache. Not only Machu Picchu, the Inca civilization also left a brilliant mark in Cusco, the ancient capital of this empire. The perfectly aligned stone walls, ancient stone-paved roads, and large squares in the middle of the city all bear the traces of a golden age. In particular, the feeling when setting foot in Machu Picchu is not only to admire a world wonder, but also to be lost in the past, immersing yourself in ancient stories that have no end. And if you think that Machu Picchu is everything, let me continue to explore other hidden relics in the next part. Not only Machu Picchu, Peru is also a huge treasure trove of legendary archaeological sites. Coming here, you will feel like entering an open-air living museum, where each stone tells a mysterious story from hundreds, thousands of years ago. The most prominent of these is the Sacred Valley, the agricultural and religious center of the Incas. Ancient villages such as Pisac and Ollantaytambo still retain the ancient Inca architecture. In particular, Ollantaytambo impresses with its steep stone steps like a solid fortress protecting civilization from foreign forces. Going further north is Chan Chan, the largest earthen city in the world. This place was once the capital of the Chimu Empire, with elaborately carved walls and sprawling palaces. If you love mystery, you definitely cannot miss the giant drawings on the Nazca Plateau. The drawings are only visible when observed from above, and to this day, the real purpose has puzzled researchers. Peru is a place where history and reality meet, where you can admire ancient masterpieces and hear mysterious oral stories. And right after that, we will explore another vibrant world, indigenous culture still present in every beat of daily life. Peru is not only famous for its natural wonders or archaeological sites, but also for its vibrant cultural treasures of indigenous peoples. Coming to Peru, you will have the opportunity to come into contact with communities that have preserved their traditional customs, practices, and languages for thousands of years. One of the largest ethnic groups is the Quechua people, direct descendants of the Inca Empire. They live mainly in the Andes region, in villages nestled among majestic mountains. The Quechua people are famous for their hand-woven art. The colorful, intricately patterned fabrics are not only beautiful but also contain profound messages about the universe and beliefs. Next to them are the Aymara people, living around Lake Titicaca. They have a unique culture with floating villages built entirely of reeds. These small villages float on the water, creating a dreamy scene like in a fairy tale. Music and festivals are also the soul of Peruvian life. The sound of the charango, traditional music echoing from the highlands, or the vibrant Huayno dance will make you feel like you are lost in another world. In Peru, culture is not in museums, but is alive in every breath of life. And an indispensable part of that picture is cuisine, a beauty that makes the whole world amazed. If there is one reason why tourists return to Peru again and again, it is certainly the world's most unique and rich cuisine. Peruvian cuisine is a perfect combination of indigenous traditions and the influence of cultures such as Spain, China, Japan, Africa, creating an unforgettable symphony of flavors. At the top of the list is ceviche, a fresh fish salad mixed with lime juice, purple onions, chili, corn, and sweet potatoes. The sour taste of lemon mixed with the sweet and fatty taste of fish, the spicy taste of chili, and the soft taste of potatoes create a wonderful balance. There is also lomo saltado, an interesting combination of stir-frying techniques of Chinese cuisine with local ingredients. Tender beef, onions, tomatoes, fried potatoes, mixed with rich sauce create a dish full of energy and flavor. It is impossible not to mention ají de gallina, chicken cooked with turmeric cream sauce and yellow chili, soft and rich. Cuy, grilled guinea pig, a special traditional dish that Peruvians are extremely proud of. Peru is also known as the culinary capital of South America, owning many restaurants on the list of the best in the world. Here, every meal is not only about enjoyment, but also a journey to discover art and history in every flavor. The cuisine is delicious, but Peru also has picturesque valleys and plateaus waiting for you to continue with me in the next part. If you love wild and majestic natural scenery, then the valleys and plateaus of Peru are the place for you. These lands give visitors the feeling of being lost in another world, where nature draws bold and emotional lines. One of the outstanding destinations is the Cauca Valley, home to the deepest canyon in the world, even deeper than the famous Grand Canyon in the US. Standing on the high cliffs, looking down at the Cauca River flowing slowly below, you will clearly feel the smallness of humans in the midst of majestic nature. And if you are lucky, you will also have the opportunity to witness the giant Andean condor circling the sky, the symbolic bird of this land. Not only Cauca, Peru also owns the Altiplano Plateau, stretching across the south of the country. This place is home to green pastures, herds of alpacas leisurely grazing, and blue lakes reflecting the sky. Here, visitors can easily immerse themselves in the peaceful life of indigenous communities, enjoy coca tea, and listen to traditional stories. The majestic, peaceful, and wild beauty of the valleys and plateaus is part of the soul of Peru. But Peru still has deeper secrets waiting to be discovered, that is the majestic Amazon rainforest. When it comes to the Amazon, people often think of Brazil, but few people know that most of the Amazon belongs to Peru, and that is one of the most fascinating mysteries of this country. The Peruvian Amazon is considered a parallel world to the rest, where nature is still wild, mysterious, and almost untouched by human hands. The Peruvian Amazon is vast, stretching over a huge area, with an extremely diverse ecosystem. Here, you can encounter rare animals such as jaguars, pink dolphins, white-headed monkeys, or colorful tropical birds. Every step on the wet trails is an adventure into the real wild world. One of the best ways to explore this forest is to float on the winding rivers such as the Ucayali or the Marañón. Small boats will take you through flooded forests, past small indigenous villages where children still play carefree by the water. In addition, you can also join animal observation tours at night, where flashlights illuminate strange creatures hidden in the darkness. The sounds of insects, night birds, and the rustling of leaves create an unforgettable wild music. If you are ready to leave the jungle to find a more modern life, let's continue to explore the big and vibrant cities of Peru right away. After immersing myself in the majestic nature and ancient legends, it is time to return with me to the modern, bustling life in the big cities of Peru. Not only nature and history, Peru also possesses vibrant urban areas, where the past and present intersect in a strange and fascinating way. The most prominent is the capital Lima, known as the City of Kings. Located along the Pacific coast, Lima is the largest political, economic, and cultural center of Peru. It has a unique blend of ancient Spanish colonial architecture with modern buildings, old quarters mixed with bustling commercial areas. Lima's special highlights are the historic Plaza Mayor Square, the magnificent cathedral, and the artistic Barranco neighborhood with its vibrant nightlife. Lima is also the heart of Peru's famous cuisine, with many of the world's top famous restaurants. Besides Lima, Cusco, the splendid capital of the Inca Empire, is also a must-see destination. Strolling along the ancient cobblestone streets, feeling the slow pace of life mixed with traditional music, you will feel like you are walking between two parallel worlds. But Peru has many more wonders. Next, let's go with me to Vinicunca, the brilliant rainbow mountain in the Andes. Have you ever imagined a mountain with all the colors of a rainbow in the middle of majestic nature? In Peru, there is such a wonder called Vinicunca, also known as Rainbow Mountain. Located at an altitude of more than 5,000 meters above sea level, in the Andes, Vinicunca stands out with colorful geological layers stacked on top of each other like soft rainbows stretching along the mountainside. Colors such as red, yellow, green, and blue are created from millions of years of natural mineral deposits, creating an incredibly beautiful scene. To reach the top of the mountain, visitors must conquer a challenging trekking journey, crossing cold, windy plateau roads and thin air. However, when reaching the top, the reward is a vivid natural picture stretching to the horizon. What's special is that Vinicunca was covered by ice and snow for centuries, and was only discovered a few years ago when the ice melted. Standing in the middle of this scene, you will feel like you have just discovered a forgotten natural treasure. But the journey to explore Peru does not stop there. Next, let's go with me to Lake Titicaca, where legends and surreal beauty are waiting for you to explore. Continuing our journey to explore Peru, we will come to Lake Titicaca, one of the most legendary and enchanting destinations in South America. Not only possessing breathtaking scenery, Titicaca is also associated with the legend of the birth of the Inca civilization. With an altitude of 3,812 meters above sea level, Titicaca is considered the highest freshwater lake in the world that can be traveled by boat. Located on the border of Peru and Bolivia, the calm lake surface reflects the deep blue sky and the snow-capped mountains in the distance, creating a beautiful natural picture. The most special feature is the artificial islands Islas Uros, made entirely of reeds. The Uros people have lived on these floating islands for hundreds of years, maintaining a unique lifestyle. Walking on these islands, you will feel the softness and undulation under your feet, as if you were walking on a giant boat. In addition, Tequil Island is also an interesting stop, famous for its sophisticated hand-woven crafts made by men. The weaving art here has been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible heritage of humanity. Lake Titicaca is not only beautiful, but also the heart of Peru's vibrant history and culture. And the journey will continue with other traditional beauties waiting for you to discover. Peru not only fascinates visitors with its magnificent nature or traces of ancient civilizations, but also with an extremely rich treasure of traditional arts and crafts. What is special is that art in Peru is not only in museums, but also exists in the daily lives of the people, creating a rustic but attractive beauty. The most prominent is the art of hand weaving, a legacy passed down from the Inca era. The colorful fabrics with delicate geometric patterns are not only for decoration, but also tell stories about myths, beliefs, and the connection between humans and the sky and earth. Each pattern carries a profound message, making each fabric like a wordless book about Peruvian history. Besides textiles, ceramic art is also extremely prominent, especially in Ayacucho and Cusco. The vases and figurines are meticulously hand-painted, with a style that blends indigenous and Spanish influences. In addition, stone and wood sculptures are also very unique, with festival masks, statues of gods, or sophisticated handmade silver jewelry, imbued with indigenous culture. When you come to traditional markets, you will be fascinated by thousands of colorful handmade products, created by the skillful hands of local artisans. And right after this, we will explore the unique festivals, where Peru is more colorful and vibrant than ever. If you want to feel the vibrant pulse and true soul of Peru, come during the festival season. The traditional festivals here are not only an occasion for fun, but also a convergence of beliefs, history, and national identity preserved through many generations. Inti Raymi Festival of the Sun is the most prominent event. Held on June 24th every year in Cusco, the festival recreates the ancient ritual of the Incas to honor the sun god, the supreme god in the Inca religion. Thousands of people flock to Cusco to admire the magnificent performances, colorful dances in traditional costumes. The scene makes the city seem to relive the glorious days of the Inca Empire. In addition, the Virgen de la Candelaria Festival in Puno, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, is also a notable event. Thousands of folk dancers and traditional bands from all over gather here, creating a vibrant atmosphere that lasts for many days and nights. Peruvian festivals are a harmonious combination of indigenous culture and Spanish influence, creating a colorful picture, bustling music, and passionate dances. But more than the festivals, it is the people here that keep visitors staying longer. Behind the majestic landscapes and vibrant festivals, what makes Peru special in the hearts of tourists is the people here. Peruvians are not only beautiful in appearance with healthy tan skin, deep black eyes, but also beautiful in soul, honest, simple and warm. No matter where you come from, when you set foot in Peru, you will always feel a warm welcome, from friendly smiles to the echoes of "Hola" everywhere. Peruvians are very proud of their Inca origins and long-standing culture, but are also extremely open and friendly to visitors from all over the world. The best thing about exploring Peru is not just admiring the beautiful scenery, but immersing yourself in the daily life of the indigenous people. It could be chatting with a textile artisan in the Sacred Valley, enjoying a simple meal with a coastal fishing village, or playing with children in the highland grasslands. Peruvians are also known for their resilience and optimism. Through the ups and downs of history, they have preserved their cultural identity and adapted harmoniously to modern life. Peru is a small country on the world map, but it hides within itself a vast universe of wonders. From the mysterious wonder of Machu Picchu, the magnificent Rainbow Mountains, the ancient cities, to the colorful festivals and the sincere, warm people, all have created a Peru that is both familiar and strange, both close and mysterious. If you are looking for a journey that is not just a travel, but an adventure that touches your heart, then Peru is the choice for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow more journeys to discover new lands. And leave a comment to let me know what about Peru impressed you the most. See you in the next videos.